Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our second game. We are broadcasting from the Iceline Arena in near Philadelphia. And we have the Pens 10U girls versus the Philadelphia Flyers 10U girls. I'm going to try and call both sides today. And I got both rosters, so welcome to the Philadelphia parents tuning in, and welcome to the Pittsburgh Penguins families tuning in. So this is a fantastic arena. They've given me a bird's nest on top of it's the I have to climb a ladder up to it, but it's a fantastic I'll give you a bit of a shot of what this looks like. And it's just above where the scorekeepers sit, so you can see I'm just in between the two boxes. So it's a fantastic arena for this. They have a wired connection, which is good. So it should be a pretty good quality stream. Okay, puck is dropped at the first period, and that's Hanway for Philly. Pushing the puck up, but the Pens send it back the other way. Philly breaking out of the zone. And they had man that. That goes to Strode. And Obik from Pens keeps that to the outside. Obik up the boards. We have Barber in net, so our the second goalie today for Pens. From the point here, this is Spottiswood on point. The Philly D did good job passing D to D today, as we had learned earlier. So this is Dixon on a break. Dixon driving up. That was Hanway, came back with a great back check, and she got the puck going the other way. Franis trying to break in for the Pens. Gets a help with Dixon. Shot to the net, and that's now picked up by the Philly D. This is for Philly. Ben's driving up the ice. Ben's driving up. Obik trying to put pressure on. Big shot, big save by Barber. And Pens go back the other way. This is Dixon. And Dixon driving down the ice. Dixon knocked down. Franis goes in, picks up the puck. And Philly, this is I think this is Spottiswood. Spottiswood driving up. Spottiswood on a break. She's driving up. Shot. Gets it to that back corner. And that opens, Spottiswood opens the scoring for Flyers at 10-13 in the first period. 2 shots to 2 on that. Bukovic facing off against Gomez. Pens now trying to get that into the Philly zone. Philly sends it back the other way. Check there from Morisic trying to get it over towards Zivkovic. And Pens do get a shot towards the net. I think that was Gomez and Barber with stopping the play. So Spottiswood looked like that was an assist from Ding on that first goal for Philly. So Pittsburgh gets it out into the zone. And shot into the net. So this is, we got Morisic coming around the boards. Morisic driving that up the ice. She has with her Lewis, and that was, think that may 47, Lundmark. Don't have Lundmark down here. Puck going back the other way. Oh, shot to the net. That was from Zivkovic. Goes wide. Lewis tries to get that back out front. And that goes back to Obik. Obik battling at the side. This is now Moore coming down the ice. And Moore on the breakaway. Shot. And Moore for Philly makes that 2-0. Facing off was Staub facing off, and Philly starts taking that back up the ice. Comes back the other way. Pittsburgh battling at the blue line here. Always hard for the camera. It's almost above. That was Shannon. Nice pass up to Obik. Obik trying to clear the zone. And that's kept in by Hanway. Hanway keeps that to the outside. Ding now. Dumps that down to behind the Penguin zone. Shannon now sends that around to the weak side for the Pens. And in goes Hanway. Hanway sends it back to the D. That's Benz. Benz sends it up to Ding. And back to Benz. Benz chips that in. That goes to Shannon. For Pens sends that up, trying to get that out of the zone. Shannon up to Staub. Now Shannon trying to get that up the other side. That's kept in by Spottiswoode, who opened up the scoring in the game. Shannon now taking that puck out. And Shannon now on the breakaway. And Shannon driving that up. Good defending there by look like Benz and Spottiswoode. And Shannon did get that over to the side. Kept in now by Morisic and Lucy. Sorry, that was Stock. Okay, now Penn start going back the other way. Philly starts going back the other way. Big shot from Hanway. And that was off of, I think that was Hanway who scored the goal and off of Benz. We'll see what they say. Making that 3-0 for Philly. 5-2 for shots. 3-0 hockey game for Philly. 6:52 left in the first period. Dixon facing off against Gomez. Yes, so that was Hanway with a blazer of a shot, and that was the pass from Ben. So, yeah, they confirmed that. Now, Morisic doing a great job there, keeping the puck going the other way. Kiesel comes around the net, and Kiesel taking that back up, driving up. She's got Dixon with her and Franis with her, and Kiesel going all the way in, and shot to the goalie, hits the post, and the Philly keeps it to the outside. This is now Gomez taking it up the ice, and now Franis sends that back over. Now that's picked up by Moore, and Moore starts driving that back up the ice. Kiesel goes in, wins the puck. She takes that round the side, tries to send that up towards Franis. Franis out of the zone, and they start driving down the ice. And this is going to be an icing call at 5:43 left in the first period. So you can see the stats up there. So 5 shots to 2 for Junior Flyers, and a 3-0 game. Penn send it out of the zone. This is now picked up by Spottiswoode. Spottiswoode trying to bring that back around. Spottiswoode trying to get that through the feet of Bukovic. Bukovic stops that, and Bukovic battling here. And Philly sends it back the other way. Shannon up to Zivkovic. Zivkovic driving that up the ice. Zivkovic across. That's picked up by Benz of Philly. And Benz trying to get that out of the zone for Philly. That stopped some battling there from Benz and Shannon. And that was Bukovic sending it back the other way. Now some pressure from Lewis. Zivkovic picks it up at the side. Zivkovic with a shot. Stopped by Benz. And Benz starts taking it back around to the opposite side. Benz bringing this out of the zone for Philly. She's supported by Strode. Sends it over to Strode. Strode driving in. And Shannon going in to battle for the puck. Shannon battling for the puck over on the other side. Strode does get it out front. That goes back to Benz on point. Benz with a shot. Pad saved by Barber. And Shannon gets that back to the outside. Obik keeping that to the outside. Obik trying to stick handle that out. Chips that up the boards. And this is Lewis trying to get that back over to Shannon. Shannon battling with Strode from Philly. Shannon does chip that up. That's now Spottiswood goes in and picks that up. Straub tried to keep that in for Pens, and that resulted in an offside at 3:48 left in the first period. So Junior Flyers 3, Penguins 0. Penguins having some good pressure, though. 2 shots already and some couple breakaways, so good pressure. Facing off for Penguins is Staub. Staub chips it ahead. That's now gets picked up by, this is Lundmark. And Lundmark takes it into the Penguin zone. Morisic now picks up the puck, and she starts driving it back the other way. Morisic takes it wide, shot towards the net, and goalie freezes it right away. The goalie for Philly is Hoshek. Puck kept to the side there. Now Philly starts bringing that back up the other way. This is Moore for Philly. And Kiesel battling that. Kiesel with a stick check stops the advance of Moore. Moore sends it back over towards the net, and that goes behind the net. Morisic for Pens picks up and starts taking that back up the ice. She has supporting her Hugan, and they start driving that back up the ice. Stick check there by Stafiri, and she stops the advance of the Pengs. Puck sent out to the neutral zone. This is picked up by Kiesel. Kiesel taking it over to the weak side. And she starts driving that in. And shot towards the net. And Philly doing a good job keeping the Pens to the outside. And makes the shots harder. So Pens, though, getting some good shots. So 6-4 shots right now. Facing off is Franis. Franis gets that over to the side, and that was Adamowski almost with a shot. Goes back to Shannon. Shannon shot towards the net, and that gets picked up by Benz. Benz now taking that around for Philly, and Benz trying to get that out of the zone. That blocked by Dixon, and Benz does poke that out into the neutral zone. Philly now trying to get that into the zone, and Dixon stops that advance, and Dixon sends it up the ice. Dixon working with Franis. It's now picked up by Philly. Philly trying to get that into the zone. Some battling at the side here, and now picked up by Obik. Obik headmans it to Franis, and that gets stopped by Spottiswood. Spottiswood over to Benz, and Benz out of the neutral zone. Obik back out of the zone. Spottiswood. And that's offside. So 1:28 left in the first period. Welcome to our Philadelphia visitors. Thank you for tuning in. And if you would like to get game updates for How Hockey Live, please hit the subscribe button. We broadcast, I have 4 children, so broadcast 4 different sets of games on How Hockey Live. So basically the 13U boys, 12U girls, 10U girls, and the 12U, or their 2012, I think that's 7U or 8U boys. Puck goes back to Bukovic. Bukovic driving that up. Bukovic takes that across the line, and that's stopped by, can't quite see who that is for Philly. Stafiri. Stafiri's strong on their D, gets that up into the neutral zone, and now that's Inski taking that in, and good back check there by Kiesel. Kiesel gets that over to Morisic. Kiesel now has it. Kiesel driving that in. Zivkovic going into support, and that's no, puck gets picked up by the Moore. D for Philly. Nice interception there by Bukovic. Bukovic sending it back the other way. Philly trying to get this out of the zone again. Kept in nicely by Morisic. Morisic gets it over towards Zivkovic, and Moore picks that up, sends that puck out of the zone, and Kiesel takes that puck out of the zone. So, great. So, end of the first period, 3-0 for Junior Flyers, and 6 shots to 4. So both sides here, we can look at both sides, and coach giving some good advice on both sides. So we'll see how the game changes a little bit in the second period. I'm just going to go on mute here. Okay, puck drop. Start of the second. Philly gets the puck right away, sends Strode, starts taking that back up the ice, gets that up to Hanway. Hanway blocked by Hugan of Pens, and Shannon stops the advance. Obik trying to get that out of the zone. That's kept in by Spottiswood. Spottiswood goes over, trying to get a shooting lane, and sends a puck in, and that's blocked by Hugan. One in for Philly, and that results in offside. 11:23 left in the second. Puck will be dropped just outside the Penguin zone. Puck is dropped. And Penguins get over to the side. That now gets picked up by Philly. Philly starts advancing in. This is Spottiswood. Spottiswood trying to get that over towards Ding. And that gets deflected wide behind the net. Obik goes in to pick it up for Pens. Obik battling here at the side. And Shannon picks it up now. Shannon tries to take it wide. Does get it wide. Now she's one-on-one against Benz. Benz trying to do a stick check. Shot towards goalie. And results in another shot. So 6 shots to 5. We're almost tied on shots. Face off just in the Philly zone. Franis facing off against Gomez. We have on Pens, we got Morisic and Kiesel on D. Franis gets a puck, shot towards the net. Goalie freezes it right away. That is Hoshek. Franis facing off. Oh, the puck sneaks out. And Kiesel trying to pause, going in, does stick handle just over the line, so that results in an offside. Gomez gets that to the side, but Morisic sends that back up for the Pens. Goes back to Kiesel. Kiesel taking it wide. Kiesel tries to get that over the front. Puck loose. Girls shot. That was Dixon. Dixon and Franis both having a chance there. And there Kiesel with a nice stick jack. Gets another opportunity. Sends it over towards the net. And I think she was trying to do a pass off pads there to Dixon. And as Dixon was right there. So Philly trying to put some pressure back. And nice keep in by Morisic. Morisic now keeping that in. And Dixon with Franis trying to drive that puck loose at the top of the house. Picked up by Adamowski. Adamowski shot, but it gets deflected wide. And that was from Moore, and Moore sends it around to the other way. Kept in now by Morisic for Pens. Now Philly picks us up. Philly's trying to get this out of the zone. And got some battling at the side here. And Pens win that battle. Shot towards the net. Now Philly starts taking this back up the ice. Philly, this is number 44. This is Steph Harrier. And puck goes back the other way. Dixon sends it back the other way. In goes Moore to go pick it up. Moore taking that around to the weak side. And sends that out. Does get that out of the zone. And now Obik. Obik on the rush. Obik waiting for everybody. Oh, she sees her teammates offside with that changing. The second period's always the hardest one for those changes and that door being on the other side of the line. Puck does get into the Philly zone. Philly, that's Moore trying to get out of the zone. Sends it up towards Gomez. And Gomez headmans out to, that's Hanway, I believe. Hanway shot. And so that was Moore to Gomez to Hanway. Making that 4-0. I think that's Hanway's second of the game.
Assist number 97, Samantha Gomez. Number 43, Kia Moore. Time of the goal, 3:48.
Yeah, so the speaker confirming that it was Moore to Gomez to Hanway for that goal. Okay, so we got Bukovic facing off. Bukovic faces it off, gains Hanway, gets it back to point to Spottiswood. Spottiswood trying to go up the other way. Now Penguins battling at the corner here. This is Zivkovic. Zivkovic getting her stick in there. Does get the puck out. Now Bukovic taking this wide. Bukovic taking that across the line. Stick check there from Spottiswood. And Zivkovic does get the puck into the Philly zone. Philly starts taking this back out. Some more battling at the side here. And that was Benz on a breakaway. Nice back check there by Bukovic of the Pens. Stopped the advance, and Bukovic takes that behind the net. Bukovic, nice stick handle. She tried up out of the zone. It's kept in by Spottiswood, but Lewis goes in and adds pressure. Puck goes wide behind the net. Obik sends it up towards Zivkovic. Zivkovic driving that up the ice. Zivkovic, stick check there from Benz. Zivkovic sends that back in. Benz now driving that back the other way. Obik with the back check. Obik back check stops that advance, gets that towards Bukovic, and Bukovic sending that up through the neutral zone. Philly regrouping here, trying to get going back the other way. But more pressure from the Pens. That's from Zivkovic and from Shannon. Zivkovic keeping that puck in, shot towards the net. And nice pressure there from the Pens. And it's 5:58. Let's zoom right into that so you can see that. 5:58 in the second period. 9 shots. Penguins have 9 shots to 7 on goal. So Penguins getting some more chances now, getting more shots on net than in the first game. So we're just about to start our next face-off. That was Adamowski, got that over towards, that was Staub, but Staub was blocked in front. Moore putting up a good fence there, and allowed a puck to get up, and Gomez just missed that puck. Otherwise, she would have had a breakaway. And that's an offside call at 5:35 left in the second. Staub sends that over to the side. Some nice stick handling there. And Staub battling more. Penguins do win that battle. Penguins trying to wrap around that net. That's Adamowski was trying to do the wraparound. Does get blocked by the goalie. Now, Stefferrier for Philly starts bringing that up. Sends that shot towards Barber. Barber with a nice save. And rebound there. And didn't see who got that, but Kiesel tried to get that puck out, but it did go back in, making that 5-0. So okay. So I'll have to, I didn't see who it was for Philly, so when we do hear over the PA system, I'll let you know. Shannon sends that back towards Franis. Franis for Penguins battling here at the side. Okay, so that was Insky, assisted by Stafiri. That was Ding trying to do a shot on that for Philly. Did get deflected wide, and then goes Shannon to go pick it up. Shannon now driving that out of the zone. Does see Adamoski on the other side. Shannon, Adamoski driving up. Also Dixon working together. And that gets blocked. And now here goes Benz going back the other way. Adamoski with the back check. And shot. And right to the back of the net. So Philly, as we learned in the first game, has some fantastic shooters. I think we saw a couple bar down goals, and that was another one of those goals at top of the net. That was by Benz, so really great shot, top of the net. 6-0. For the Flyers. Penguins trying to keep it back the other way. Shannon chips it up the boards. Puck going back the other way. And some battling at the side here. Franis comes in. Nice back check. And however, Strode from Philly did get control of that puck and tried to send that towards the net. That goes behind the net. Picked up by Ding on the other side for Philly. In goes Dixon to battle her. Dixon over towards Shannon. Shannon now taking that wide. And Shannon got caught on the blue line there, and that's resulted in offside. 3:15 left in the second, and I think we'll phone our special guest again in the second period. So that's coming up in 3:15. It was a good play by, that was from Kiesel up to Bukovic. Bukovic up to Zivkovic, and now Zivkovic sends it into the zone for the Penguins. Penguins doing some good passing to get this out of the zone. Now picked up by Morisic. Morisic gets that into the zone and hits the side and comes out from the side. Morisic goes and chases that puck, picks that up. Now picked up by Bukovic. Bukovic bringing that out of the zone, has Lewis with her, and they start coming out of the zone. And that gets blocked by, puck going back the other way. That was Benz who blocked that. Benz sent that back in. Shannon trying to get that out, but that's intercepted by Benz, and Benz looking for that shooting lane or a passing lane. And she's checked, and Kiesel. Now Kiesel starts driving up towards the net. Kiesel, big stick check from Benz, keeps that to the outside. Kiesel trying to get that back out front. And Ben sends that right around the boards to Insky. And nice shot there from, looked like Zivkovic. And now Lewis goes in. Lewis trying to send that out front. There, and pad save by Philly. And puck is frozen by Hasek. Hasek giving the fist bump to her D. Just saying thank you. That was a nice thank you. And Penn's now lining up, getting ready for the puck drop. 1:22 left in the second period. Facing off for Pens is Hugan, and against, can't quite see for Philly. Hugan gets it over towards Staub, and that goes back towards Obik. Obik trying to send that in, gets stopped by Ding. Ding taking that up. Nice stick check there by, looks like Hugan, and keep in by Shannon. Shannon dumping the puck back in again. Now picked up by Stafiri. Stafiri takes it around to the weak side. She tries to send that out. That's kept in by Obik for the Pens. And Stafiri again tries to send that out. Shannon now picks that up. Shannon driving that in, but that results in an offside. 46 seconds left in this second period. 11 shots. Penguins up on shots on net. So this really good. Penguins have been passing really nicely. And also I've been seeing more shots on net. Shannon now. Shannon battling the neutral zone. A lot of pressure there from Hanway. And Shannon still able to get control of the puck there. And Stafiri did stick check, get the puck off her, but Stock kept the puck in. This is Strode, shot towards Barber. Barber with a pad save, goes to the outside. And that's the end of the second period. Let's phone our special guest. It is going to be Elliot. Let's call Elliot. Oh, there's Elliot. Hello, Elliot.
Hi, Daddy.
How are you doing? What do you think of the game so far?
Daddy?
Yes.
Oh,
What do you think of the game so far?
good.
Good. What do you notice the shots are even? 11 shots to 11 on the board. So the girls have been getting more shots, or what else have you been seeing?
I've seen more passing.
Passing? Yeah. Exactly. Well, great. Are you enjoying the game? Oh. Okay, thank you, Elliot. Got a bit of a bad connection, but I think Elliot's enjoying the game. Did like the passing of the girls, and girls here dancing to the music. .12 in the third period. Puck is dropped. This is Landmark taking this up for Philly, and Lundmark taking that up for Philly. That gets stopped by Bukovic. Bukovic taking that around the board. She had Manzat towards, can't quite see. I think that was Obik to Shannon, and they start driving that in. Shot towards the net. Puck loose. Rebound. Puck loose, and it looked like Morisic was going for the puck. And now it looks like there's going to be a tripping penalty on... tripping penalty on Bukovic. So Bukovic will go off for a minute and a half for tripping. Trip. It's kind of a cool view being up in this bird's nest. You can see the ref and the calls he gives to the people sitting below me. 11:20 left in the third. It's 6-0 Junior Flyers. And they got a power play. Morisic bringing that out right away for the Pens. Driving back up the other way. She shoots it towards the net. That goes wide. Philly looking to regroup and make use of the power play. It's a minute and a half power play. And Philly sends it back down the other way. This is now picked up by Kiesel. Kiesel driving that around the net. Penguins doing a good job on this penalty kill, and she sends that around to Adamowski, and Adamowski sends that out into the neutral zone. Philly shot towards the net. That goes wide. In goes Strode to go pick that up for Philly. Strode sends that over to Ding. And but in comes Morisic, blocks that and sends that up to Adamowski right away. Adamowski sent over to Dixon. Nice pass. And Dixon shot towards the net. And Philly freezes that. So Penguins doing a good job controlling the puck for this power play, or for their penalty kill. And 27 seconds left in the penalty. Franis facing off. Franis kicks that ahead. In behind goes Benz. Benz picking that up right away for Philly. She tries to send that out of the zone. That's kept in by Shannon. And now Spottiswoode takes that up. Big stick check by Obik of Pens. Keeps that to the outside. Puck sent around. That's sent in towards the middle to Spottiswoode. And in goes... that was a combination of Franis and Obik defending there. Gomez sends that puck in. Now out comes Penguins. Looks like combination of Hugan and I think Obik coming out, but Philly started going back the other way. Philly trying to drive that in. That's Franis. Think one of the Philly players may be injured there. Not quite sure. She may have hurt her. She may have hurt her knee. Coach is going out though. Take a look. .8:55 left in the third period. 12 shots to 11 for Pens. Looks like she's okay, and she is favoring one of her legs, but I think she is skating. She is skating, so that's more. And okay, puck will be dropped to center ice here. 8:55 left on the third. 6-0 for, and you can see the score there. I'll come back. Oh, Penn's missing 2 players. Hugan, Stock, and Staub on the forward line for Pens. Facing off against Hanway, Ding, and Strode for Philly. Puck is dropped. Goes back to Kiesel. Kiesel on Pens. Tries to get that back up the neutral zone. That's stopped by Ding. Morisic, though, now picks that up for Pens and starts going back out. Now Strode trying to drive that up. She's challenged by Staub on Penguins. And some nice battling here by the girls. Kiesel trying to take that back the other way. And puck comes back out. Kiesel keeping that puck in. And unfortunately, that's offside for the Penguins. Puck will be dropped just outside the Philly zone. 8:13 left in the game. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Shannon kicks the puck ahead. That's picked up by Ding of Philly. Shannon now trying to send that puck the other way. In chases Lewis. Lewis putting pressure on Benz, and Benz trying to bring that puck up. In goes Shannon to help out Lewis. Ben still has control. She tries to headman that towards Strode, and Strode driving that in. She's kept to the outside by Bukovic, and Bukovic picks that puck up, chips that up the boards towards Zivkovic. Shannon comes back to back check Hanway, and they battle it out. And in comes Lewis to help out. Lewis trying to, facing off against Ding, and Ding sends that back in. Bukovic now goes, chips in. Shot from Philly on Barber. Barber trying to pounce on that right away. Bukovic picks up that rebound. She takes it back up the other way. And Bukovic pushes it ahead. Bobik trying to chip that to the outside. Bukovic, though, picks that up. Bukovic takes it around the outside. Bukovic chips that up towards Zivkovic. Zivkovic. Obik trying to clear that puck out. That gets stopped by Ding. Ding trying to shoot towards the net. Now another shot by Hanway. Gets stopped in traffic, and Bukovic chips it up. Headman's out to Shannon. Shannon on the break. Shannon driving that up for Pittsburgh. Some good defending work there by Benz of Philly. And puck comes back around to Bukovic. Bukovic, shot towards the net. Pad save. Zivkovic. Backhand towards the net. That's stopped. Another backhand towards the net. And that's kept to the outside. Shannon driving over to the far side there. And now Philly starts taking this out. This is Benz driving this up the ice. And that results in an offside. And we got Penguins ahead on shots, 13 shots to 12. 6-0 for the Flyers. Puck goes back to Steph Ferrier, and she sends it out front. That gets intercepted by Hugan, and she sends it up the ice towards Franis. Dixon now comes in to help out Franis, and Philly sends it into the Penguin zone. Again, Hugan tries to send that out. Headman's out to Franis. Franis towards Adamoski. Adamoski towards Dixon. Great passing by the Penguins girls. And now that gets picked up by Philly, though. Philly starts driving that back in, and that was a nice pass from Gomez towards Lundmark. Pens do turn that over. That's Dixon driving that up the ice. Sends that in, shot towards the goal. And Franis comes around, goes back to Morisic. Morisic with a shot, and that gets stopped. Some good defending there by Philly. So that's Steph Ferrier and Moore on D. Putting up a strong D. Franis now sends it up to Dixon. Dixon to Adamoski. Adamoski shot towards the net, and that's stopped by Hasek. Hasek gives it up to Moore. And Moore sending that back up the ice. This may be an icing call, and it is. Puck will come all the way back. Staub got that over to Kiesel. Kiesel trying to shoot towards the net. Some battling at the side here. This is Lewis. Lewis battling. And Stock trying to keep the puck in. And that's now brought out by, hard to see here, but this is Steph Ferrier. And she tried to send it in. That was picked up by Kiesel. Kiesel driving that in. Some battling at the side here. Kiesel trying to take the puck wide. Kiesel does a great job taking over to the weak side, and that opens up tons of room for her. In goes Bukovic. Bukovic trying to drive that up. She's knocked down. And she sends it up towards Staub. Staub driving that up the ice. Some nice back check there, work by Steph Ferrier. I think that's Steph Ferrier. No, that was Hanway. Back check work by Hanway. And Philly now picks us up. This is Benz driving this up the ice. Ben stops, sends it towards the net. That's stopped by Gomez. Gomez chips that. Sorry, I mean that was Kiesel chips that up the ice. Philly does send that in. They send that towards the net, but gets blocked in traffic. Stock battling side, trying to get that puck up. Goes back to Staub. And now Kiesel trying to get that out. Bukovic takes it around the other side. Bukovic driving that up the ice. She has with her Kiesel, and Kiesel battling with Benz, and Benz send that back up the ice. Bukovic stopped that advancing the other way. Now Shannon intercepts that pass in the neutral zone, and Zivkovic is with her. She's forced to the outside by Benz, and shot though by Obik. Obik came in to help. Got a shot off on the goalie, and Philly trying to take it back the other way. One minute, 1:09 left in the game. And that was Hugan trying to send that out of the zone. And Hugan sending around towards Morisic. Morisic out of the zone. And puck did sneak out. Philly trying to keep that puck in, but it did sneak out. This is now picked up by Stefferi. Stefferi trying to get that puck out of her zone for Philly. Does get that up towards Gomez. Gomez. Pens do turn that over. That was Zivkovic. Zivkovic, you could hear the girls calling there. 24 seconds left in this game. And Shannon, over to Shannon. Shannon sends it up front. 15 seconds. Shot, another shot towards the net to Shannon. Shannon with a shot, and they score. Making it 6-1 for the girls. Girls. Girls shaking the hands there. And 9 seconds left in the game. Facing off is Obik. Shot towards the net. That was from Stefferi, and it went wide. But great job for the Penguins, and you can see the score up there. So And as usual, the COVID tap. And both teams doing that. And great job to both sets of girls. So thank you. Thank you to Philadelphia for hosting us. We appreciate coming out here. So talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.